hours you're putting in. All your hopes and efforts are all in vain. Who will pick you up when you've lost everything? Does it all become for granted with a wedding ring? Oh, there must be more. There must be another way. There must be conscience. Different things in different ways. There must be love. There must be a reason. And a little bit of faith has got to come my way. I was just a little girl when my mama used to say, ooh, happiness requires work every day. Oh, and if that someone makes you smile and leaves you with a scar, don't let them tell you what you feel or who you are. Oh, there must be more. There must be another way. There must be conscience. Different things in different ways. There must be love. There must be a reason. And a little bit of faith has got to come my way. I gave it all to you for too There must be another way. There must be conscience. Different things in different ways. There must be more to the reason why we do it all for love. There must be more for a reason, and a little bit of faith has got to come my way. Have got to come my way. what you're putting in. All your hopes and efforts are all in vain. Who will pick you up when you've lost everything? Does it all become for granted with a wedding ring? Oh, there must be more. There must be another way. There must be conscious, different things in different ways. There must be love. There must be a reason, and a little bit of faith has got to come my way. I was just a little girl when my mama used to say, ooh, happiness requires work every day. Oh, and if that someone makes you smile and leaves you with a scar, don't let them tell you what you feel or who you are. Oh, there must be more. There must be another way. There must be conscious, different things in different ways. There must be love. There must be a reason, and a little bit of faith has got to come my way. I give it all to you for too There must be another way. There must be conscious, different things in different ways. There must be more to the reason why we do it all for love. There must be more for a reason, and a little bit of faith has got to come my way. Has got to come my Has got to come my
We would like to begin by acknowledging the land on which we gather is a traditional and unceded territory of Coast Salish people, specifically the Katsi, Kwantlen, Semiahmoo, Matski First Nations, and numerous Stoholo First Nations.
Once upon a time, deep in the township of Langley, where the fields are green and the people are kind, is a little shelter that saves animals and serves communities. Everyone loves a fairy tale ending, where dreams come true and animals are no longer blue. But what makes a fairy tale? At Laps, it's many hands who make light work. It's walks on the trail and long nights feeding kittens. It's fairy tale foot races and volunteer veterinarians. But most of all, it's people like you, our faithful donors, volunteers, and adopters. It's your dedication and commitment that make fairy tales come true. So grab your wine, find your feline, snuggle your canine. It's time to begin, so let's zoom in.
Good evening and welcome to the 13th Annual Laps Gala presented by the Schrader Brothers Real Estate Group. This year's gala is Dreams Really Do Come True. And my name is Rob Hunt.
And my name is Chris Coburn.
And who are you?
Well, X of 93.7 JR Country and 102.7 The Peak and
That's
Country
where
107.1. I can't really actually hold on to a job.
That's where I knew him from. I knew I recognized you from
That's right.
somewhere.
I've actually emceed this like live and in person.
That's right.
Twice, I think.
2015?
Yes,
Okay.
sure. With Aaron
Well-
Pritchett and once with Curtis Pope.
I have no credentials like that. Like I said, my name's Rob Hunt. I'm a volunteer here at LAPS, and I emceed last year, actually, but this looks different somehow. Anyway,
It's too bad we can't be together in
Yeah.
person again. I mean, all expectations last year were we were going to make this happen live, but COVID. However, hopefully next year. But in the meantime, this is going to be a really great night nonetheless.
it's going to be fantastic. And remember, we're all here together tonight to raise money for the Langley Animal Protection Society. So dig into your pockets, get that credit card out, donate, 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 bid, 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 and bid some more.
Even more than bid.
Okay?
Bid more than bidding. Bid a
Okay.
lot.
We should bid a lot.
Yes. There's wine
There
here,
is.
so I think we should toast.
Let's do that.
Okay, so toast to you.
Toast to you, Chris.
Toast to you.
Toast to all of you out there in the virtual gala world.
You've got a drink.
Oh, sorry,
isn't
toast.
taken.
All right.
Okay.
These are cool. Did you see that? Right on there.
Very
Laps,
good.
Right on
Nice-
there.
nice
It is very
branding.
good.
And speaking of branding, don't forget to tag us on Insta. The address is below, but it's at laps_BC, but you knew that. And if there's any issues with the feed, with the technology here, the number on the screen, call that, and they will fix it immediately.
That's right.
Immediately.
That's right, because Danya's there waiting for your call.
Exactly.
And don't forget to go on to givesmart.com and click on watch this item for all those items that you want to outbid the other people on. Because you got to watch it or else someone's going to sneak in and scoop it. Like what happened last year. That tux, do you remember that tux that I was wearing, you guys? It went up on there. I don't know who put it up there. It was my dad's tux. And before you knew it, it had been purchased. I was outbid for my own clothing.
Oh, and
So-
the silent auction ends at 9 o'clock.
That's right.
Okay,
And it
so-
ends at 9 o'clock, and then if you are the winning bidder, you'll get a notification, and then you can come to the shelter the next day at 10 to pick up your item.
Okay. And don't forget to click to donate, check out the wish list, and you've got a very important person to introduce.
That's right. That's right. I want to introduce our new executive director for LAPS, Sarah Jones. Take it away, Sarah.
Thank you, Rob and Chris, for the warm welcome. I'm ecstatic to be serving LAPS as your executive director and working with all of our amazing donors, partners, volunteers, and staff. LAPS is such an incredible organization doing really important work to support the animals of the township and city of Langley. The work we do is best done together, where we bring our specialized skills and generous hearts to protect and improve the lives of the vulnerable animals. We need all parts of this team together, including each of you who support our gala tonight. Over the last 25 years, I've dedicated my life to improving the lives of animals. I once was that little girl who saved all the robin eggs. Professionally, I've become a person who strives to bring people together to support the animals who need us. There are thousands of stories of animals who are failed by people, but I don't feel that they represent the heart of our community. I'm reminded of a quote by our friend Charlie Brown, where he said that the loyalty of dogs proves there's human potential. We see this in our surrendered dogs and cats who are confused and unsure about where their owner is, or animals that are abused and go on to accept love and friendship by their new guardians. The spirit in which animals forgive and love help us to ensure that we do all we can to support them when they need us. because our four-legged loved ones are there, unquestionably, when we need them. We have all witnessed this during the pandemic, where there was unrest and isolation. Our furry friends shared a priceless snuggle, a wet kiss, and unending comfort. Our Laps community has stepped up and built a society with a strong foundation, where we strive to be our best for the animals. With your support, we'll continue to build on the foundation and make sure that Patty Dale's legacy continues in our work, so we will be there for every animal. So please tonight, come together, make Charlie Brown proud by opening your hearts and your wallets so we can continue to protect and support the animals of Langley. As Walt Disney said, if you can dream it, you can do it.
Good evening. I'm excited that we're gathering again today in support of the Langley Animal Protection Society. I had hoped, like many of you, to be enjoying our 13th annual gala in person, but clearly as we reflect on the year, 2021 has so far had other plans for us. You've just heard from our new executive director. We're so pleased to have Sarah join us. Her animal welfare and sheltering knowledge is going to help us continue our mission to support the physical and psychological well-being of companion animals in our community. I do hope that you have an opportunity to meet her in person soon. This year has brought challenges, triumphs, and changes to Laps, and we're excited about our future and continuing the legacy of our founding members, Patty Dale, Kathy Kalem, Tanya Dill, Patty Collodi, and Elaine Atchison. Laps could not run without the gift of time our volunteers choose to give, be it to put on an event like the gala, make calls for auction items, organize a run, or sharing time to care for the animals at the shelter. This year, volunteers have already given more than 2,000 hours of their time. Last year, for the first time in our history, we had to stop having volunteers come to the shelter as part of COVID-19 prevention measures. This summer, we were able to welcome volunteers back, making things feel a little more normal, even if it's from behind a mask. This year, the pandemic has continued to impact our programs, including the Dog House, our dog boarding and training program at the Fraser Valley Institute for Women. Sadly, that program has been closed since early 2020, and the Dog House contributes almost 10% of our overall annual revenue while providing meaningful social programming to the community. We are excited to share that working with our partners at Corrections Canada, the Dog House will be soon reopening. We have been fortunate to be the recipients of some pandemic-specific grants and thoughtful estate gifts this year. These funds have helped to support our organization and our operations. We've been able to expand our Pet Pantry Food Bank program, connecting with low-income and homeless community members through Langley-based organizations, including the Salvation Army Gateway of Hope, Kim's Angels, and the John Howard Society. So far this year, we've helped more than 460 families with their pet food needs. I also wanted to take a moment to express our gratitude to our veterinary partners. Vets across the Lower Mainland and beyond have been extremely busy during the pandemic. Our Langley vet partners have been no different, and they've continued to find ways to see animals in our care. We are extremely grateful for their continued support. Now, a gala event is not complete without great company, delicious food, and a little wine in your glass. I'd like to thank Lynette from Kiss Consulting because she continues to support our gala every year through her wineries and contributed the wine that you have in your boxes tonight. We also hope that you have managed to go and pick up one of those mystery liquor bags off of our gala website. Your donations tonight help us continue the delivery of our community programs and the ongoing compassionate care of animals in the Langleys. On behalf of the Board of Directors, thank you.
Hi, my name's Jamie Schrader, and this is the Schrader Brothers Real Estate Group. We are once again very proud to be the sponsors of the Laps Gala this year, If you're tuning into this event, you very likely know how wonderful this organization is. We're so proud to be around it. Let's start that again. Sorry. We really appreciate you tuning in tonight. So have a wonderful dinner. These little creatures are adoptable, so make sure that we support LAPS as much as we can, and have a wonderful dinner.
Hi everyone, Andrew Dunn from Dunn Wealth Management, RBC Dominion Securities. And this is Josie. Happy to be a sponsor again this year of the gala. Gandhi said you can judge a society by the way it treats its animals, and so all of us here tonight are of the highest ethical standards. If you're not donating, maybe you should rethink that. And I'm very pleased to be a sponsor and happy to have you all here again, and maybe next year we'll be able to actually be together in person. Have a great night, everyone.
My wife Barb and I are big supporters of LAPS, and we're very proud to be able to support the LAPS Gala with Lexi and Riley. LAPS does so much for the animals in need, and we're just so grateful we'll be able to help them in certain ways. And I just hope everybody else looks at it the same way and gives the same way.
Patty Dale was a larger-than-life kind of woman. She may have been small in size, but big in stature, and had the heart, determination, and intelligence to take on any obstacle. Every year, we're proud to present the Patty Dale Award to a volunteer who shows the same values and dedication. Volunteers are the lifeblood of our organization. Not only did they found our society, but they continue to be a critical part of every operation in the shelter and in the community. Without volunteers, we wouldn't be able to do what we do. We are proud to announce Glenda Isaac as our Volunteer of the Year. Please join us in celebrating Glenda for her generous time and effort as we present her with the Patty Dale Award.
I'm very excited today to be here presenting the Patty Dale Award with Glenda Isaac. Glenda has been a longtime volunteer for many years, and she's been here doing multiple different things like dog walking. She recently does our cat care. She's worked in our satellite adoption center, does all of our events, if you come to our shelter, she's done all of the beautiful potted plants out front. We couldn't thank Glenda enough for everything she does, and she's so well deserved for this amazing award. Thank you, Glenda. Truly from the bottom of our hearts, we couldn't thank you enough for all the effort and support that you give us for working here at LAPS and supporting us. Thank you.
Thank you, Jen. I am absolutely honored. I'm a longtime resident of Langley, but a lifetime animal lover. And LAPS gives me such a great opportunity. I get way more out of this than I could ever get back, and I'm just so grateful. Thank you.
Thank you once again, Glenda, for all your support. This is an amazing award, and we couldn't do it without you and all of our volunteers. We are truly thankful for all your support in every way that you are a part of LAPS.
Congratulations, Glenda Isaac. She looks after the gardens out front of the facility at the shelter. She also cuddles cats on Mondays, and she's involved in many of the community events that LAPS has when they're out in the community looking for donations.
I hear she is the best cat cuddler as well.
That's right.
Yeah,
I heard the same thing too.
Yeah. There's lots of items to bid on in the auction, and one of them is 5 nights at Sun Peaks Resort.
5 nights.
In Kamloops, right in the middle of ski season, early February. For a whole bunch of people, you've got your own private hot tub, you're right on the slope. You basically go out your door and but look both ways, okay? Because you are on the slope. So that's a fantastic prize. If you snowboard, if you ski, bid on. Even if you don't, bid on it, win it, and give it to somebody who does.
Good evening, everyone. As one of LAP's volunteer veterinarians, I often see a couple of common issues with animals that come into our care. Because of this, I'm very excited to share a couple of common pet care tips with you tonight. Do you know that other than cats and dogs at LAPS, we actually oftentimes take in livestock, including chickens and turkeys, which is my expertise. With chickens, I find that in pet world and the backyard world, one of the most common problems is nutritional problem and obesity. My biggest recommendation for those of you who are keeping pet chicken is to make sure to stick with their nutritional needs according to their production status and also their age.
And now, Chris, have you ever wondered what a week in the life of a LAPS employee would be like?
I can only imagine.
Well, we're going to find out right now.
Many people don't know that the city and the township of Langley has an estimated 20,000 community cats who have been abandoned or who were born feral.
Through LAP's Trap, Neuter, Release program and volunteers like Linda, our goal is to provide a better life for the community cats living in Langley, reduce the amount of community cats living in Langley, and provide medical treatment for those who need it.
So I started off fostering, and they were some feisty little ones, but they were little. And then I got one that was taken from a very bad situation and was very sick. And I looked after him and helped him to grow and get into a good home situation. And then I started taking others more and more. Because I was doing that, it came down to the fact that maybe I could go to the source and actually help there as well. So I started helping with one of the ladies that was doing some TNR. And now this is what I love to do.
To begin the TNR process, we get the permission from the owner to enter the property that has the cat colony on it. We establish the feeding station and then humanely trap the cats and kittens living there.
After the trapping, the cats are brought into the shelter. They stay here in the trap for 24 hours before we send them to the vet for spay and neuter. This is a very important thing to do because it's the best way to reduce the cat population in the community.
After spay-neuter, we re-release the cats onto the property they came from. This is the most humane thing to do with ferals because it's very stressful and dangerous to relocate them.
Sometimes we receive friendly cats that we can rehabilitate after a few weeks. One of my favorites is Skittles. When we received him, he was covered in fleas. He had a lot of bite wounds all over his body. He had an abscess in his left foot. He was very shy, never aggressive. He was a very sweet boy, and he's now one of our fairy tale endings.
We make a difference by helping less fortunate families, single moms, the homeless, working poor, seniors.
It's really a community effort, and that's the beautiful thing about how it operates is that people from all over the community come together as angels and really want to be able to serve and make a difference.
I'm sure you're all wondering why this handsome RCMP member is standing next to us. The RCMP members are a great part of our community, and Kurt here is one of them that comes in on Wednesdays to check up on our homeless, talk to them so they're not afraid of the RCMP. And of course, they give us calls when there is people on the streets with pets that need help. We get calls and we work with them.
In 2013, Elizabeth Smith adopted a dog who would inspire her to change the lives of low-income residents of Langley. After losing her beloved Doberman, Major, 4 years after she adopted him from LAPS, Elizabeth created a fund in his honor. Because of Elizabeth's generosity, Major's spirit lives on and provides support for forever families in need. Over the past year, many lives have been touched by this important initiative. Today, we are thrilled to share Daniel and Blondie's story with you. Major's Legacy Fund created an opportunity for Daniel to not only provide Blondie with well-needed vet care, but with continual treatment for her arthritis. Because of Major, Blondie will continue to thrive in Daniel's care. We hope you enjoy this inside look into the impact that Major's legacy continues to make today.
My name's Daniel, and my dog's name is Blondie. We've been together since she was 7 weeks old, and I'm definitely very attached. She has some issues now that she's a 12-year-old puppy, and need to get those checked out, and definitely go for walks together. Whenever we can, find a nice area where she can, chase the ball for a bit, get her own dog exercise. Many times she'll go with me to different stores. She goes on, buses, also on trains. She's been on planes, been everywhere with me. She's a service dog, but she's getting on in years, so now it's time for her to be able to be more of a dog and have some more playtime, meet more people. And yeah, Blondie and I, we've been staying at Gateway of Hope for a while, so she's really getting accepted by everyone that meets her. Blondie, no speak, all the way down. Down, no speak. Good girl. That'll last about a minute or two.
LAPS is proud to provide programs such as our Community Cat Initiative and community support programs. LAPS is also in a unique position to partner with the Correctional Services of Canada. So welcome to the Doghouse. The Doghouse is a unique program providing participants an amazing opportunity to practice and learn good work ethic as well as industry-specific skills. It's amazing for our clients and our clients' dogs because they get such a high level of care. The participants get the dogs out of their kennels and in the yards, going for walks and having opportunities to spend time hanging out, which really helps reduce the level of stress that can be associated with boarding. While working with dogs is extremely hard work, it's also very rewarding. They don't care about how the individual ended up being incarcerated. They care about how they're being treated today. Let me show you around. This is our classroom, which also doubles as a multi-purpose room. It's where we store the dog's supplies. It also provides me a space to work with the offenders on their certificates. We also do training for members of the public, and we'll work in this space when they come down to the kennel. This is our grooming room, where the participants will work on their dog grooming certificate skills. These are our kennels. This is where our participants would get to hone their kennel cleaning skills and safe handling practices. It also has its own outdoor area. It's great for the dogs because they get to spend lots of time with the participants. Let's head out to one of our yards. Oh, you want to get a ball? Ready? Ready? Fetch it up. This is my dog Stella, and she came through the Doghouse program 2 years ago. She was surrendered with some behavioral issues, and as a senior, we knew that it might be a bit of a challenge to work on some of those behavior issues, so she came to live with one of the residents here who worked on her training. Her trainer did an amazing job, not only learning the skills to work with her, but watching their relationship grow. We obviously fell in love with her because she's so stinking cute, and she was adopted 2 years ago. It may not be your average 9-to-5 job, but I have the best job in the world, and there's nowhere else I'd rather be.
Let's talk about senior cat care. At LAPS, we often have a lot of senior animal that comes into our care. One of my recommendations for those of you who have older animal would be to visit the vet once or twice a year for annual checkout. This would help to detect diseases earlier so that we can treat and also prevent diseases.
Operating out of the Pattydale Animal Shelter, LAPS provides animal control services for the Township and City of Langley. We promote safety and care for the animals of Langley through education and enforcement. One of my favorite parts of the job is being able to interact with the community and the animals that we serve. I enjoy every aspect of my job, including the wonderful members of our team and the wonderful members of the public.
During the course of a week, animal control officers perform many different jobs. Today we're on our way to pick up Diane from the Mountain View Veterinary Hospital. She had a checkup today. An important part of our jobs as animal control officers is to make sure animals get to and from their vet appointments safely and on time.
So good.
Langley Animal Protection Society, what's your emergency?
Hi there, I just saw a horse running down 88th Avenue near Redwoods Golf Course. I'm really worried it's going to get hit by a car.
Come on, baby. So do you know how your horse got out? Okay, well, would you mind if we go look at the pen together, see if maybe we can see how she got out? So I can see that you've secured the yard with the fencing here, which is awesome. It's built into the ground, so it seems like it's sufficient to keep her contained. It looks like you just need to fix the lock on the gate and then you should be good to go. So this is looking good for the moment. Just make sure you're getting that lock fixed.
Thanks very much for saving my little breeze out there. So many kids are going to be happy.
While being an animal control officer is only one of many important jobs at LAPS, we can proudly say that we keep the public and animals safe in our community and provide excellent care to all the animals.
So nice.
Do you want to say hi to the cat?
Sure.
Oh, okay.
Aw. That
Come
was
here, Jim.
bumping music.
Bumping?
Animal control, bumping. That's what
Okay.
the kids say.
Oh, bumping, okay.
Animal control officers, they are the best. They do such an important
Oh,
job.
my
And
goodness.
they seem to have a lot of fun too. What is this and what does
This
it
is
do?
a cat.
No, this.
Oh, that.
This.
That is a winter tire. And if you haven't bid yet, go on to givesmart.com and bid on a set of Goodyear tires.
How many?
You get 4.
Great.
But so that wouldn't work for your moped.
No, it wouldn't.
Oh, that's okay. Goodyear doesn't make tires for your moped anyway.
No.
So, but go in and bid on these great tires. They're always a hot item every year. Thanks to Goodyear and Fountain Tire for donating a set of tires and installation. So go in and have fun with that. Yeah. Do you need tires?
I'm
Oh, I
good,
got
thanks.
you said
You
tires.
did.
Yeah, I did.
You did.
Yeah.
I'll
Okay.
get rid of that.
Okay, super.
Yeah.
All right. So we're going to now move into celebrating all of you, all of the folks that are watching us tonight, all of the volunteers, all of the people that donate year after year that are on the yearly donation fundraising portion, because really we do this for the animals, but it's also to celebrate all of those folks that are in the audience that are caring for animals, that are adopting animals. So please have a look. We're going to talk a little bit about 2 of our fantastic cats, Ophi and Virgo, and I think it's going to be a really heartwarming story. So enjoy.
When I first saw Ophi and Virgo, it was really sad. They were about 3 weeks old. They were very underweight and they had really bad eye infection. I took them home when we realized that they have also ringworm. So I had them over the weekend. I started doing the medicated baths for them. They were too young for oral medication, so I had to wait until they were 6 weeks old. Their eye medication was really hard to put in their eyes. Their eyes were completely shot, so I had to gently try to open their eyes to put the medication in for it to be effective. We started doing bottle feeding for them, continue with the ringworm bath because their immune system was so weak. Ophi and Virgo were so cute to see together because they were a very bonded pair. They grew up together in the shelter, so it was very cute to see Virgo following Ophi everywhere, to the litter box, to the food. So we really love to see that part during the hard time that they had to go through. The kittens needed a small surgery to help them to open their eyes a little bit, so they get a little bit more vision. So I'm really glad to see how dedicated our vet volunteers were helping us to get these kittens better. Also, the dedicated staff and our vets in Mountain View did a great job helping these kittens. We were able to raise $3,400 for these kittens for their eye treatment, surgery, and ringworm treatment too. Our adoption counselors were amazing, also trying to find the right fit for these kittens. They needed a special home because they are special need kittens, and we were very glad to find the best home for them, and they are living the best life.
What captured me the most was that there were two of them, that they needed extra care. But really what captured me the most was her face. The way she looked, that she had one eye that was like a marble or an opal. And it was just so distinct, it really drew me in.
When we first brought them in, we decided it best to keep them in a small space. So we just brought everything into the bedroom, we had the litter box, food, everything. And after a couple days, we decided we'd give them time to roam. And that's when we first saw Ezra was at the time is an important part, the leader of the group.
We saw initially that they were always together, that he took the lead and she followed. But since then, since they've been home, definitely Opal has shown to be much more the brave one. Will take the initiative, will go first, is fearless really. And they don't spend near as much time together. They have different places of the house that they like. They have different games that they like to play. They have different times that they're more active or will sleep. It's been such a joy to have them that just from having distraction from what's going on in the world with the pandemic, being able to have creatures in your house that depend on you and that love you and that you love. And for me, working from home, to be able to see them all throughout the day, and I'm sure for you coming home.
They're right at the door. They usually are there before I even get to the door, as soon as I pull up. Their health has really improved since they've been here, but there are little things, and it's kind of just that little extra responsibility that just makes you appreciate them more and makes other things in the world look a little less bleak.
There is nothing better than creating a home for an animal that needs one, and it just makes everything so much better.
Dogs in general are more prone to minor cuts and injury because they have access to outdoor. What if in the middle of the night that your dog gets injured and you don't have immediate access to veterinarian care? As a pet owner, I suggest that everyone to keep an emergency first aid kit that contains a couple of first aid items so that they can manage the wound temporarily until they can get access to proper veterinarian care.
Cheers.
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 There.
Cheers to everybody. Right, cheers. Yeah, oh, sorry.
The cheers don't count unless you have a sip.
That's right.
Yep.
Cheers to everybody out there in the audience for making tonight amazing, once again. Thank you all so much for bidding, and if you haven't had a chance to bid, please go in and make bids, because if you marked your watch this item, you want to make sure you're still competing against all those other people that are wanting that same item.
Mm-hmm.
Have you gone in and done your bidding?
Absolutely.
Fantastic.
That Sun Peaks,
was that the one for you? Yeah. Well, as we come to the end of this Virtual Dreams Do Come True Gala, we just wanted to thank everybody in the audience tonight for taking part. I hope you enjoyed your dinners, and we look forward to being with you hopefully next year in person. But I know there's a lot of people to thank.
Absolutely. First and foremost, the volunteers here at LAPS and the staff. Without your work, this doesn't happen.
Nope.
And the amazing sponsors. Truly, without your contributions, this just doesn't take place. I mean, it just does not happen.
Nope.
Our presenting sponsors, Schrader Brothers, Dunwealth Management, Vulcan Metalworks, Sierra Waste Management, Black Canvas Catering, Petline Insurance, and Past Pieces. And we cannot forget all of the work, the hours and hours and hours of work that has gone into this from the Gala Committee. So if you were a part of that, and I know somebody in this room who was, thank you so much.
You're
we
welcome.
so appreciate you.
And again, thanks to everybody. Please don't forget to go in and bid. You've got till 9 o'clock tonight. Once you've been the successful bidder, and I hope we've got a lot of successful bidders out there, you'll get a notification when you can come to the shelter to pick up your item. And again, we wanted to thank everyone for all their efforts tonight, for all of the donations. We wish you a very healthy and safe remaining 2021, and we hope, Chris, we hope that next year we're all going to be together in person for the 2022 LAPS Gala.
My name is Todd Richard. I'm a singer-songwriter out of Harrison Hot Springs, BC. And I'm super thankful to be part of this virtual gala for the folks at the Langley Animal Protection Society, because just like with my support of Variety the Children's Charity, that's how I look at what Langley Animal Protection Society does for animals. I know it's a really silly reference, but they do the same thing for our animals, and I think that's important. So I'm very thankful to be part of this virtual gala to help support. Here's a few songs by myself and my guitar man, Mr. Chris Rowland. I hope you enjoy. And if, oh, there's our boy Willie. Please asking you to support the folks at the Langley Animal Protection Society. They do a lot of good for our animals, our family. Take care, folks. Thanks.
We've been saving and planning, dreaming of blue skies and white sand. Sunset strolling on a beach, barefoot in Canapally. Let's make some memories, spend 10 days living fancy. We deserve some paradise where no one's in a hurry. With you right by my side, we've got champagne for breakfast, ocean view from the front deck, that midnight tequila buzz still pounding in my head. Life here is easy, palm tree breezy. I'm loving every second of your sunshine silhouette. This is the good stuff, as good as it gets. Here's to champagne for breakfast. Hey. We've been sipping on Mai Tais, watching the surfers catch a ride. No cell phones, no calls from home, just the sound of the waves. Hey, living like rock stars, first class tiki bars where they sing Margaritaville, and everybody knows your name. We've got champagne for breakfast, ocean view from the front deck, that midnight tequila buzz still pounding in my head. Life here is easy, palm tree breezy. I'm loving every second of your sunshine silhouette. This is the good stuff, good as it gets. Here's to champagne for breakfast. Hey! Woo! Whoa, whoa, whoa. This is the good stuff. Whoa, 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 whoa. We just can't get enough. We've got champagne for breakfast. Ocean view from the front deck. That midnight tequila buzz still pounding in my head. Life here is easy, hot tea breezy. I'm loving every second of your sunshine silhouette. This is the good stuff, as good as it gets. Here's to champagne for breakfast. Whoa, 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 we're cheersing champagne for breakfast. Whoa, 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 champagne for breakfast. Yeah, a little champagne for breakfast.
Hi everyone, my name is Cambry Lovesy and I'm a local country singer-songwriter from Abbotsford, BC. I'm so excited to be part of this gala tonight. I've got my friend Binky here and he's a rescue dog, so my family really knows the importance of saving these animals and I'm really, really honored to be a part of this event today. I'm going to play for you a couple songs. The first one being my song Stomping Grounds, which I released in May, and this one's been playing on Canadian country radio throughout the summer and I'm so excited to have it out in the world. So I'm going to play it for you tonight. Here we go. Some Austin girl in this town that's half the size. It don't mean that I can't get all pretty and make him wonder why. Oh, he ever chose to leave me in his city bound and ride. So I made a batch of moonshine and I watched it in the sky. Yeah, I know that'll always be a little back road, a little hard and free, a little t-shirt and some cut off jeans, and that's just how they made me. I know no matter where I go, I'll be a fireball in a champagne show, and you know that if you hung around me and my stomping grounds. If you wanna find me, you know where I'll be. Take 2 left past the old ocean, then hit the brakes and cross the lake and take a right turn off of the interstate. Now hold on and back it up. How about hopping to Shania's truck and we'll choo-choo down right out of town. That's my stomping grounds. Yeah. I know that'll always be a little back road, a little hard and free, a little t-shirt and some cut-off jeans. That's just how they made me. I know no matter where I go, I'll be a fireball in a champagne show, and you know that if you hung around me and my stomping grounds. Hey, na 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 na, na 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 na, na 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 na.
Hey everybody, I'm Karen Lee Batten. This is Mr. John Tucker. Thank you so much for having us, Laps. We're so excited to be here today, and if you guys can find it in your heart to donate anything at all, anything helps. Thank you so very much. It's for such a great cause. I confess that I'm a wreck for thinking about leaving you. And I confess that quitting this is something I could never do. We swept the mess under the rug again like we always do. I don't want to give up easy like that. Is it too late to take the words back? Are we too wrong to be on the right track? But we're too strong to give up like that. I don't want to give up easy like that. Is it too late to take the words back? Are we too drunk to be on the right track? But we're too strong to give up like that. I'm not the best at making sense of this when I'm coming unglued. In my defense, I never meant to turn around and blame it on you. We fight to fix and make the best of this like we always do. I don't want to give up easy like that. Is it too late to take the words back? Are we too wrong to be on the right track? But we're too strong to give up like that. I don't want to give up easy like that. Is it too late to take the words back? Are we too drunk to be on the right track? But we're too strong to give up like that. This ain't goodbye, no. This ain't goodbye, no. We're too strong, too strong. This ain't goodbye, no. This ain't goodbye, no. We're too strong, too strong. I don't want to give up easy like that. Is it too late to take the words back? Are we too wrong to be on the right track? But we're too strong to give up like that. I don't want to give up easy like that. Is it too late to take the words back? Are we too drunk to be on the right track? But we're too strong to give up like that. Yeah, we're too strong, too strong, too strong. Yeah, we're too strong, too strong, too strong. Thanks, you guys. Thanks for watching.
Baby, I love the way you look and the way you have your hair. And baby, I love the way you smile. And baby, I love when you look at me with those innocent eyes. And baby, you know that you do things to me. Just And baby, I love when you look at me and say, are you alright? And baby, you know there's no better for me. That's right. Forevermore, forevermore. Yeah, 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 yeah. Forevermore.
Hope you enjoyed that first song, Champagne for Breakfast. Myself, Todd Richard, Chris Rowland. This next song is titled Green and Blue, and it's a song that was written to say thank you to all the incredible folks working on the front line. This is a tribute and a thank you to all of them. White lines on her cheeks, 12 hours deep, but the pain she sees is more than the marks of her mass leaves. Her scrubs drop to the floor, just inside the door. She tries closing her eyes to sleeping, and I don't have much anymore. Sometimes the front lines ain't just for soldiers. When there's a battle we're fighting through, ordinary people, real life heroes, we ought to give out medals. From my heart I want to say thank you to the angels in the green and blue. She's hiding away quiet stairway, tears running down, she's breaking down for the ones they couldn't save. Sometimes the front lines ain't just for soldiers. When there's a battle we're fighting through, ordinary people, real life heroes, we ought to give out medals. From my heart I want to say thank you to the angels in the green and blue. In the green and blue. Halos, heroes, everyday people. Halos, heroes, just everyday people. Sometimes the front lines ain't
ain't just for soldiers. When there's a battle we're fighting through, sometimes the front lines ain't just for soldiers. When there's a battle we're fighting through, ordinary people, real life heroes, we ought to give out medals. From my heart I want to say thank you to the angels in the green and blue. From my heart I want to say thank you to the green and blue. Thank you for all that you do, the incredible angels in green and blue. Song for you is my brand new song that's at radio right now for request. You too could be my drinking friend. Y'all listen up careful now. You could be chilling on a white sand pebble beach. We could be strangers in front row concert seat, bump into me right in the middle of the street of my hometown, and we'll put one down. No matter none where you come from. If you can handle your stuff, if you got booze in your cup, go on and raise it on up. Don't need no Friday night. If you are ready to rip, find a bevy to tip. All it takes is a sip to do it upright. If you can get along with a strong drink in your hand, well, I could use a drinking friend. You might be left, right, north, south, red or blue. Roll like a ball of old steel, just paying your dues. Down on your luck, needing a pick-me-up or two. Well, I got you. If you can handle your stuff, if you got booze in your cup, go on and raise it on up. Don't need no Friday night. If you are ready to rip, find a bevy to tip. All it takes is a sip to do it upright. If you can get along with a strong drink in your hand, well, I could use a drinking friend. Ha ha! Yeah! Woo! That's right. Hey! Come on! If you can handle your stuff, if you got booze in your cup, this ain't no VIP club, no, no. I ain't making this up. If you can handle your stuff, if you got booze in your cup, go on and raise it on up. Don't need no Friday night. If you are ready to rip, find a bevy to tip. All it takes is a sip to do it upright. If you can get along with a strong drink in your hand. Well, if you're looking for a good time, anytime, I'm your man. Well, I could use a drinking friend. You could be my, won't you be my, you wanna be my, you could be my drinking friend. You could be my, won't you be my, you wanna be my, you could be my drinking friend. That's right. You too could be our drinking friends. Thanks, folks.
And I got one more song to play for you tonight. And this is a little song that I wish we could be dancing to together in person, but I hope you'll get up and dance with me wherever you are. This is one of my favorite songs, and I hope that you'll know this one. If you know the words, sing along. If you don't know the words, I hope you'll catch on pretty quickly. This is a little tune called Wagon Wheel. Pretty God, I see headlights. I made it down the course in 17 hours. I'm picking me a bouquet of dark blue flowers, and I'm hoping for rally. I'm seeing my baby tonight. So rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. Oh, rock me, mama, like the wind in the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, mama, rock me. Hey. Heading to the south, out of New England. I was born to be a fiddler in an old time spring band. My baby plays the guitar, I pick a banjo now. Oh, I know I've come to windows, keep on getting me down. Lost my mind and playing poker, so I had to leave town. But I ain't not turning back to living that whole life no more. So rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Yeah, mama, rock me. Oh, rock me, mama, like the wind in the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Yeah, mama, rock me. Yeah. Heading to the south, out of Roanoke, caught a trucker out of Philly, had a mast on soak. But he's heading west for the Cumberland Gap to Johnson City, Tennessee. Now I gotta get a move on before the sun. I hear my baby calling my name, and I know that he's the only one. And if I die in Raleigh, at least I will die free. Oh, so rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. Oh, rock me, mama, like the wind in the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, mama, rock me. Oh, hey, mama, rock me. Oh, hey, mama, rock me. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you, LAPS, for having me as part of tonight's gala. It's been such an honor to play for you guys. Let's go save some pets. Enjoy the rest of your night, everyone.